Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Wartopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Wartopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Wartopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Wartopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Wartopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Wartopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since, and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's the Film My Run video 5K and we're off in 40 seconds. So have a great run, everybody. If you're watching the stream, if you are taking part, enjoy it. It's only 5K. You can race it if you want to, or you can just take it easy. The thing that everybody doesn't realise is if you take it nice and easy, you get more camera time. There's Clive Finnimore on the stream. He's up and running. We've got 20 seconds to go. I need to start finding somebody I can follow because I don't want to be left on the start line. I'm not running, so I'll just be following everybody as we move through. There is a big chance tonight because I don't think any of the really, really fast runners are here tonight. So, oh, Leo's here. Leo's here. Oh, so right, it's Leo then. Isn't it? We all know Leo's going to go off like a crazy man. Let's just start at the front and we'll see what happens. There he is, look. So there's Leo off and running already. There is a bit of a lead in, so we haven't actually started the race just yet. We just need to get to the end of this road, and then we'll turn onto the Champs-Élysées and head down towards the Place de la Concorde. There's the Eiffel Tower just behind us. There's Leo. Yeah, we're cutting Leo's head off. Not to worry. He doesn't mind his head not being shown. It's fine. There might be it might be that we need to just alter that a little bit. Yeah, okay, never mind. Right, so there's Leo. Leo is first place out of 17 runners that we have with us today. He's running, oh, God blimey, he's running at nearly 19 kilometres per hour. 19 kilometres per hour. Rob Mott is here as well, of course. Rob is quick. So Rob is in second place. Yes, please, let's go and have a look at Rob Mott. Let's give Leo a ride on. Or have I already done that? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Right. There's Rob Mott. Rob Mott, heart rate 140. I think has already settled for second place. What a lovely treadmill, though. Look at that treadmill. Beautiful. And a nice setup. Yeah, big lovely big screen. All the bits that he needs on a table just beside him. And a nice. Some weights behind him and a nice steady treadmill there, no bouncing around. So that is Rob Mott currently in second place for the video 5k. Neil Messenger is in third place. Neil is a regular with us, heart rate of 152 for Neil. We're only 300 metres into the race, and he is being chased by Richard Keeley. But that's Neil Messenger there. Good lighting for Neil today. Yeah, good lighting. Well done, Neil. Good job, buddy. So there's Neil giving us a bit of a wave. Richie Keeley is in fourth place. So this is Richie. Richie has a heart rate of 168 beats per minute. He's running at 4:05 minutes per kilometre. There he is. Hopefully we're going to move to the bigger screens in a minute, because for some reason we seem to be stuck on this small screen. I can do it manually, but it would be nice if I programmed it properly so that it moves to the right screens. Andrew Usher, good evening. Carol Rushworth, thought I would watch live today. I was so giddy on the intro. You are never allowed to change your intro. Okay, I won't. All right, I might have to alter it a little bit because there are some new things in Zwift that we need to talk about on that intro, but I'll try and keep it kind of similar. Leo's starting heart rate is 166, says Tina Beard. Steve Milne says, evening all, I'm only here for the end of the end of show pet show. Yeah, I think that's the only reason anybody runs, is to watch the pet show at the end. Whether it's like cuddly toys or live pets. Kim Salt has the bingo card ready. So that's Richard anyway. Now I don't know if we've got Sadowski in fifth position on video. I don't think we have we? Haven't seen him on the video. No. Sadowski from Poland. No, we haven't got him. Hector from the USA. Have we got him? Okay, so we haven't got fifth and sixth on video. So we have got Clive Finnemore. So slap on the wrist to Sadowski from Poland and Hector from the USA. Clive Finnemore, please, next, yeah. So Victoria is in charge of changing cameras so that we can see the runners live on screen. So there's Clive in his conservatory. Now, what's he doing? He's leaning forward, doing something. Got his hat on backwards. Man of the moment, Clive Finnemore, in seventh position, has done 700 metres so far. Victoria's nemesis, Paul Hayward, is in eighth place. Have we got Paul? So Paul's on camera, and when Victoria finds him, he'll be on the screen. There's Paul. Thumbs up from Paul. Paul is running with a heart rate of 145 BPM along the banks of the River Seine in Paris, 4:38 per kilometre, in 8th position. And last Friday, Paul Hayward is responsible for chasing Victoria, so that Victoria got a 5k treadmill PB. Carol said, Carol's only talking about the music when she says not to change the intro. Yeah, no, I like the music for the intro as well, I have to say. Yes, I won't ever change it. I promise you I won't ever change it. Tina Beard says, apparently Clive has just done Friday Fartlek as well, which makes me feel bad because I haven't done Friday Fartlek. Steve Smith is in 9th position. I think we've got Steve on camera. So let's go and find Steve. We've slightly altered the way that we do the cameras now because before you had Victoria, you could see Victoria clicking through to all the different cameras. So there's Steve with his push yourself sign behind him. Thumbs up from Steve. Steve's done 1 kilometre with a heart rate of 138. Nice and low. Very nice, Steve. 440 per kilometre. Right, let's just jump up to the front again and see Leo. So Leo is leading and will not be caught. Leo is first place. A heart rate already. We're only 1 mile in, and Leo has a heart rate of 179, 180. I saw it there for a second. So there's Leo. Let's just. I was going to say let's get him big screen. There's Leo, big screen. We all love Leo's wallpaper and his medals hanging. And we all think it's a shame that Leo just has to basically face a wall. I think his Zwift screen is on a TV to his left. But when he's actually running, he's basically just looking at a wall, I think. So well done, Leo. Leo in first place. Rob Mott in second place. Let's go to Rob. Rob is a mile in now, 3:48 per kilometre, so he's not going slow. Rob is going at 16 kilometres per hour. That's not slow. In any other day, he would be close to winning the race. So there's Rob. Nice long stride length for Rob. Yeah, so the difference between Leo and Rob that you will see, Leo has a fairly short stride length and a very fast cadence. Let me just have a look at Leo's cadence again. So Leo, yeah, look at Leo's cadence is 190. No, you're okay. Leo's cadence is 192 with a heart rate of 180. Rob Mott's cadence is 168. So you can see how much difference there is in the cadence, and that's to do with the stride length. I know Leo is going faster. But in general, Rob has a longer stride length than Leo. Both methods are perfectly acceptable. Whatever is most comfortable for you as a runner is the way that you should generally run. Let's go to third place and see Neil again. Neil Messenger is in third position. Heart rate of 160 now, coming up to 2 kilometres. 1.8 kilometres run. There's Neil leaning into it with his Aftershocks headphones on in his garage. And he's got a chest strap on there as well. Heart rate of 169. Right, let's jump back down again. We were at Steve Smith. So have we got Valero from Spain? Okay, so Valero from Spain. No heart rate, no camera for him, unfortunately. So a slap on the wrist for him. Matt Gould we do have though. So Matt Gould is in 11th place. Heart rate of 158. Ian Matthews says, "Is Leo in an Indian restaurant?" Oh, don't tell him that. He'll be offended by that. Leo, don't take anything from it. Don't you think anything of that. Don't worry about it. We love your wallpaper, Leo. But that's what Tina Beard thought as well. Dan Mapp says, "Nice to be watching everyone tonight. Well done." Yeah, Dan sometimes runs this race. He's having a rest tonight, like the same as Tina Beard and Carol Rushworth as well, rather. Henrik Nielsen says, "Have a good run, everyone. I'm just watching today as well." So Henrik's just watching today. So a few people just watching what's going on today, seeing how it actually looks from a viewer's perspective. Matt Gould has got heart rate 162. Is Matt? We've had Matt before. We know what Matt's like. Does a good job. Nice solid run. Steps per minute of 157. It's Susanna. It's not me that said it. It's not, please don't take offence. It's Ian Matthews. You want to get a grip of Ian Matthews because he's just that was. I would never say that. I would never say it. Ryan Perring is going to correct me about something. Matt, who you called Michelle in the pack run last night. Did I? Oh dear. Oh, how rude of me. Did I call Matt Michelle last night? Are you sure? All right. Maybe I did. Right, Sebastian Vogt is in 13th position. Sebastian has a heart rate of 164, going under the underpass now. So the Louvre is above us. Yeah, flying the German flag, big German flag. So he's got a green screen. Seb's got a green screen behind him. Very slow cadence, 1:45 for Sebastian. Right, I know why. Sebastian has deliberately organised it so that he's going to finish nice and way back, so that he gets a lot of camera time at the end. That's what's going on, isn't it? Ryan Perring tells me I've got to go back and watch it later. It's your classic random name shouting when you see the first letter. Yeah, I do that, actually. I do think, I kind of assume that I know who people are and say a name, and then it's quite often completely wrong. However, I do know Amy Green. Amy Green is in 11th position with a heart rate of 163 steps per minute of 190. So watch when you see Amy, you'll see how fast her legs are moving. Compared to... Oh, she's got a Zwift top on. Hello, Amy. Amy's got a Zwift top on. Nice one. I don't know where she got that from, because they've been out of stock on the Zwift store for ages. But well done, Amy. I don't know if Amy's got a pet or a cuddly toy to show us after the end of the show. Or after the end of the run. Because we do now randomly have the post-run pet show. So we'll get that on. But Amy has got herself a Zwift top. Thumbs up from Amy and a little wave. Thank you, Amy. Good job. Right, who else have we got that we haven't seen so far? Bill Ferguson. Okay, Bill Ferguson is walking it out at the moment, 16th position. We haven't got a heart rate for Bill. Bill's over in the USA. Has done 1.1 kilometres and is really going for the big time. Lots of coverage at the end of the run situation. Lovely and bright there. What a nice camera, actually, that Bill's got. And Bill's waving to us. Obviously, it's still daylight over in the USA. They're at least 5 hours behind us. Let's get Bill on the big screen. Hang on. Let's just move Bill to the big screen. There he is. So Bill's enjoying himself. Nice smile on his face. And he's going at 7:30 per kilometre, 1.2k done. We'll come back to you at the end, Bill. We'll see you at the end of the race. Or, well, we'll see you halfway through the race and at the end. Sonny Girl, it is a race, yes. Let's go back to Leo at the front and see where Leo is. Leo is 3.8 kilometres in. Yes, Sonny Girl, it is a race, so you don't have to race it. We've said this many times. The skill is, if you want lots of camera time, to come in towards the back, and then when all the fast guys have finished, we concentrate on you guys at the back for a little bit longer. So Leo is in the lead. Leo is 1 minute, nearly 2 minutes ahead of Rob Mott in second. His heart rate is 186. Look how fast Leo's legs are going, though. Look. Yeah, really good running style, really good running position, relaxed shoulders, nice straight back, and confident running there from Leo. Leo knows that he can smash this. So he's going at almost 19 kilometres per hour. He's done 4 kilometres. He's got a kilometre to go, so we'll get back to him for the end of the race. Rob Mott is going to finish in second by the looks of it. I don't know how far behind Neil Messenger is. 11 seconds behind. So Rob Mott just needs to make sure he keeps himself in second place. He should be all right as long as he just maintains and just keeps an eye out for Neil catching him from behind. 3.5 kilometres done, 1.5 to go. So he should be okay. Let's go back to Neil. Heart rate, by the way, of 159 for Rob and Neil. Also 1.5 to go. You can see on the screen there Rob Mott just up ahead as we pass the fountain. Rob Mott is up ahead, and there's Neil running up the Champs-Élysées towards the Arc de Triomphe, and we finish at the Arc de Triomphe. So when they get to the top at the Arc, they just need to go round the Arc de Triomphe to the other side of the Arc, and that's where the finish line is. Richie Keeley. Richie is making a break for it, and he is catching, but he is 37 seconds behind Neil, so he's not going to make it into third position unless we see something crazy, but Neil is speeding up. So Rob Mott just needs to keep an eye out because Neil is trying to catch. Richie has just taken over Sadowski from Poland, who we don't have video for, unfortunately. So guys, if you're watching or listening to the stream, next time you come on, please get your cameras on so we can have video of you in the race. Ian Matthews says, Leo Speedy Legs probably needs the loo after the Vindaloo he's just had there in the Indian restaurant. Yeah, okay. Okay, now what chat am I missing here? Susanna Lofford says, good luck, everyone. Tina Beard has run 3 times already today. And Carol says, go Tina. And Kim Salt says, wow, Tina. Kim Salt, by the way, has her bingo card ready for the end of the show when we will be hopefully having a few pets on display. So she's going to tick off what different pets she manages to see. Carol Rushworth says he might have had a korma, Ian. Better for him before a run. Yeah, that is true. Ryan Perring says, I might even join you next week and then you can all see this out of control lockdown fro. Oh, haircut. Yes, we want to see your afro, Ryan, definitely. Right, Leo is about to finish, so let's go to Leo. Leo's got 100 metres to go before he finishes the run. He's coming up to win the video 5K, 5 kilometres done, and Leo is over the line. Well done, Leo. Good job. Rob Mott. So Leo has worked hard. He's taken his top off. He's absolutely shattered. He's going to bend down in a minute and give us a smiley face and a wave. Rob Mott has 800 metres still to go, so we can stick with Leo for a minute. What we will do one day is we will be able to sort out voice chat with these guys. So when they've finished the run, we can talk to them live on the stream. As it is, we haven't got that set up yet, so we mute the guys. So they can't they won't come over on the live stream. Well, I don't know. Apparently Victoria has noticed that Leo's got Hoka shoes on, but we don't know what ones he's wearing. Well done, Leo. Good job. Good win. I didn't actually notice the time there, but it was under 16 minutes. And Rob Mott is coming in with 600 metres to go. He's just coming up to the Arc de Triomphe, and then he'll go round that and he'll finish in 500 metres time. Clive, but there is a race on between him and Clive and Neil Messenger. Neil is right behind him, so Rob needs to push. Neil is trying to catch. So Neil is making a big effort to try and catch. Let's go back to Rob. Keep going, Rob. Keep pushing it, keep pushing it. Come on, Rob. Bit more effort, bit more. You can see how hard Rob is working. Heart rate for Neil Messenger, by the way, of 173 beats per minute. Heart rate of 164 beats per minute for Rob Mott. So Neil is working really hard to try and get this second place. Rob is right behind him. Will Rob give Neil a run for his money in the last 200 metres? Will Rob try and just snatch it back? They are going to make a break for it for the last 200 metres. Let's go to Neil very quickly. Let's see how Neil's doing. Neil, look, you can see in Neil's face the effort. It doesn't look like he's running hard, but you can see the effort in his face. He is absolutely killing it to try and get this. Rob is really right behind him. He's trying to close him down with about 50 metres to go. And Neil is absolutely balls out. Both of them trying to get back. It just looks like Neil is going to get this. So Neil gets second from Rob Mott in third place. So great catch from Neil Messenger there. And Richard Keeley is... oh, I've gone right back there. Hang on a minute. Let's go to Richard Keeley. There we are. So Richard Keeley. Oh, well done, Rob. Well done, Rob Mott. Amazing effort. Good job. They both look absolutely shattered. We've got... Grace says no ladies today. Yes, we do have Amy Green. Amy's running, so we'll go to Amy in a minute. Well done, Rob. Excellent effort, buddy. Good job. Right, Richard Keeley. Richard is coming round with having a race with Sadowski. and with Hector. So we want Richard to win because Richard has been the only one on video. Looks like Sadowski's going to get it though. So this is 5th place for Richie Keeley. Great effort, Richie. Coming in round the Arc de Triomphe. So Sadowski and Hector have nabbed it 5th and 6th, and 4th and 5th, and Richie Keeley in 6th. So well done to Richie. Good job, buddy. Clive Finnimore is 600 metres away from the finish line. Heart rate of well done to Richie. Richie's just finished there. Well done, guys. Rob Mott says hell of a kick, Mr. Messenger. Great effort though, Rob. Well done to both of you. Good work, and good work to Richard Keeley, coming in 6th position there. This is Clive Finnimore in 7th place, having already run Friday Fartlek tonight. 500 metres to go for Clive. Let's go and have a look at Paul Hayward again as well. Paul Hayward in 8th position. So 7th for Clive Finnimore. Paul Hayward's going to have to do some to catch Clive, because Clive's 17 seconds ahead with 400 metres to go. So there is Paul. Good effort, Paul. Good work. Ryan Perring says, I wouldn't be surprised if Clive's already run 3 or 4 times today, not just the Friday Fartlek. Donna Messenger says, well done, Rob. That'll probably be Neil Messenger, actually, using his wife's account. Steve Smith. Steve Smith has 600 metres to go. We're going to Steve Smith now. So Steve Smith is in 9th position. Leo said, the wife had the defib ready. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Thank you, Stephen. 3rd run tonight. No wonder my heart rate was high. Blimey. Some people go mad with their running, don't they? Leo's 3rd run today. That's crazy. I've done 1 run today. Victoria hasn't done any runs today. Anyway, this is Steve Smith, currently in 9th position, heart rate of 141, so taking it relatively comfortably with 500 metres to go. Let's go and have a look at Clive Finnimore finishing, and then we'll go back to Amy Green. So Clive Finnimore has got 100 metres to go, heart rate of 165, coming into finish in 7th position in the Film My Run Video 5K for the 19th of February 2021. Well done to Clive. Great job. We'll go back to Paul Hayward. Oh, yeah, and if you look on Zwift Runners, you'll see Clive Finnimore's newspaper article that he got written about him doing the Eddie Izzard runs in the Cornish Times. So go and have a look at that. Right, down to Amy Green. Amy has 800 metres to go in 11th position, being chased by Sebastian Vott. So there's Amy. Right, I've decided that in my programming of the screens, there's too much small screen, isn't there? We need bigger screen, don't we? We need more large screen and less small screen. So there's Amy. Again, notice her fast cadence. Carol Rushworth says, well done, Forrest. I think she's talking to Leo. Adam Holland says, go Amy. Sebastian is 20 seconds behind, so he's going to have to go some to catch up to Amy. There is Sebastian. Very slow cadence, really slow. Look at Amy's cadence, 191. This is the speed that their legs are moving. 191 steps every minute for Amy. Look at Sebastian, 145 steps every minute. And in terms of pace, they're pretty much matching each other. They're about the same at the moment. 5:10 per kilometre. So that's a huge difference, and you can tell when you look at them. Look how slowly Seb's legs are moving. He's letting the treadmill do the work. He is working hard because he's at 165 beats per minute. That's not lazing around. But he's taller, he's got longer legs. Back to Amy again, and just to have a look at the difference again. So there's Seb with his Germany flag on his green screen behind him. And there's Amy in her brand new Zwift top, giggling to herself. She'll get this run done. She's got 400 metres to go. Valero is going to come in 10th place, but we don't have Valero on video, so slap on the wrist. Sorry. Right, Neil Messenger has his dog, so let's go and have a look at Neil Messenger for a few seconds. Right, the pet show has started. Neil Messenger's got his dog. Kim can tick the bingo card. Small dog, I think you've got on your bingo card, haven't you, Kim? So there's Neil's dog. Give us a wave, little pooch. There it is. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. Any other pets? Anyone's got any pets, just bring them around. We can go to Amy, because Amy's got 300 metres to go with Sebastian right behind. So there's Amy. Grace says, good, looking good, Amy. Kim Salt's bingo card says little dog. So we need a big dog now to tick off another bingo card. I think Leo's got a dog, hasn't he? Is Leo still with us? Leo, are you going to show us your dog? Leo's doing a cool down run. Okay, right, let's go to Sebastian again. So Sebastian is a good 100 metres behind Amy, 22 seconds behind, so he's not going to catch. I don't think he's bothered either. I think he's trying to catch Amy. So Amy's got 11th place. Back to Amy very quickly for the finish, rounding the Arc de Triomphe, and Amy will finish in a time of 26 minutes, 25:30 at the moment. So probably 25:45. Let's see, 25:40. Come on, Amy, across that line. There's 5 kilometres. There she is. Okay, yeah, 25:49. And Seb. Oh, we missed Paul Hayward finishing. Damn it. Seb's about to cross the line as well. Well done, Amy. Good job. There's Seb coming into the finish as well. 12th position for Seb. We've got Big Orange. It looks like another lady runner, but we don't have her on video. Okay, back to Leo. Leo's got his dog. That's a small dog as well, though, isn't it? So that's 2 small dogs. I thought Leo had a big dog. Carol Rushworth is complimenting Victoria on the production quality. It's better production, not having your mouse clicking around everywhere. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so, and we've got it on a different computer, so the stream should be a bit smoother. So there he is. Thank you, Leo, for showing us your little dog. Right, and Amy now. No, we've got Bill Ferguson, who's 5 minutes back. Oh, Steve Smith must have finished. Matt Gould hasn't finished. Matt Gould is coming up the Champs-Élysées with about 300 metres to go. Right, okay, Amy, what's Amy got for us? Oh my goodness, that's not the panda we had the other day, is it? Is that a different cuddly toy? So right, there's the panda from Amy. Okay, we're going to go to Steve Smith now quickly. Thank you, Amy. Brilliant. That is a panda, isn't it? That is a big panda. Yes, I'm sure it is. Right. 2 big dogs. Kim Salt, get your bingo card. Who is this? Steve Smith. Okay, Steve Smith. By the way, Matt Gould is just about to finish. Sorry, we'll just do Matt Gould finishing first. Matt Gould is going to finish in 28.5 minutes. And then we'll go to Bill Ferguson as well, who's got a little way to go still. Rob Mott, thank you, buddy. He says, have a great weekend. Hells Bells says, come on, Matt. Tina Beard says it's a sloth. Oh, yes. It is yes, because she said she was going to show us her sloth. It's her daughter's sloth. That's it, yes. Solid effort, says Ryan to Matt Gould. Well done, buddy. Matt has finished. Okay, so on the stream, we're watching Bill Ferguson on Zwift. So Bill's on Zwift, but we're watching the video of, who's this? Steve Smith. Matt Gould just finishing. There's Seb. Oh, that is a beauty. Is that no, we're not sure breeds of dogs, but that is beautiful. What a lovely animal. Licking Seb's leg. Very nice. Oh no, Kim does not have sloth on her bingo card. Thank you, Seb. Cheers, buddy. That is beautiful. Very nice indeed. Good job today, Seb. Nice relaxed running. Looked good. Right, let's go and have a look at let's go and have a quick look at Bill Ferguson. Let's go say hello to Bill. So Bill Ferguson has 800 metres to go. There's Bill. Hello, Bill. So Bill's walking it out. Doing a good job. Well done, Bill. Keep it going, buddy. Keep it going. And I think that might be Bill's wife there, just having a little look on the screen. Well done, Bill. Good job. Oh, now what's Bill showing us? Something. Not showing us. Okay, let's go. What are we going to look at now? Oh yeah, Ryan. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, not quite 800. He's got 1,700. Right. Oh my God. How many creatures have you got, Clive? Right, we've got an African grey parrot. And is that a lizard? What lizard? Or is it a dragon? What lizard is that? Although, of course, they can't hear. So the guys that will have a 30-second delay probably before they hear us. Ryan Perring says, "Does Clive run a zoo?" Clive, do you run a zoo? Is the question. So yeah, an iguana. Is it an iguana? Looks like an iguana, and an African grey parrot. Right, Kim, you need to add those to your list. Yeah, lizard and parrot. Clive, does Clive have a zoo? Yeah, Tina Beard, Clive has a zoo. Oh, that is mad. That is absolutely hilarious. Bill, by the way, if you're listening, if your wife wants, have you got a pet? You got a pet hamster? You know, any kind of pet you want to show us, or a cuddly toy, anything like that? Kim Salt currently has 3 squares ticked on her bingo card, her after-show party bingo card. Thank you, Clive. Absolutely awesome work. Seb's still got his dog there. Apparently, Forrest has lost a lot of weight, says Carol Rushworth. What are you noticing? Is that if you're talking about Leo or are you talking about Clive? I can't remember who you're talking about when you talk about Forrest. I think it's Clive, actually, isn't it? Not Leo, yeah. Well, he did run some 300 and odd kilometres in a week twice, didn't he? So I'm not surprised he's lost a bit of weight. And he has continued to run pretty regularly on the treadmill every day, 3 or 4 times sometimes a day. I don't think Clive actually goes outside at all or works. I know he says he's got a job, but nobody actually believes him. Bill has 1.5 kilometres to go, just under a mile to go. Let's go and say hello to Bill again. What's that coming on the screen? Oh, John Farrell has sent us a picture. Right, John Farrell on Messenger on the stream has sent us a picture of a cat and a dog, or 2 cats, I think. Oh, yes, spotlight for everyone. Then we should pick that. Have we gone down to a load of people that might be that then? Yeah. So this is Bill. Dean Carter says fantastic stuff. Kim Salt says great, Tina. I'll make sure it's on my card. Ryan Perring says, I mean, Forrest does live in the treadmill, on the treadmill these days, and his wife is buying him a new treadmill for his birthday. Probably because it's his new bed. Yeah, well, there is a photo of Clive falling asleep on his treadmill after the Eddie Izzard runs. Now, we have a thing going on. Oh, right, Clive says it's a bearded dragon. I did suggest it was a dragon, didn't I? Clive has a choice of a Noble Pro treadmill or possibly splashing out a little bit more money and getting a My Run. And I have said, if it was a choice, I would probably go with the My Run. But I don't know what everybody else thinks, because I know Tina's got a Noble Pro that she's very happy with. So I don't know what your advice to Clive would be. It does depend on budget. Yeah, the thing is, the My Run is almost twice as expensive. In fact, it is twice as expensive as the Noble Pro treadmill. But you kind of get what you pay for sometimes in these things. Right, Bill, how are you doing? You feeling all right? Thumbs up from you. I guess the stream's going to be about 30 seconds delayed for Bill if he's listening. But give us a thumbs up if you can hear us and you're doing all right. He's working hard. He's going to get there. Let's see if he gives us a thumbs up. I don't know if he is listening. He is listening. There he is. Well done. Okay, right. Anyone else to show on the stream, Victoria? Okay. Dean Carter says, I love the My Run. Feels so solid. And love the minimalist layout. Yeah, that's the thing for me about the My Run, is the minimalist nature of it. It's just so small. There's no bells and whistles, nothing fancy about it. It just does its job in a very small form factor, and it kind of looks cool. Tina says, I love mine, talking about the Noble Pro treadmill, but I have little experience of others. So, and I think the thing is, if you just have one treadmill, you kind of get to know it and you get comfortable with it, and that's the one that you like. And when you step on a new treadmill, it does feel a bit strange. And that kind of has been my experience a little bit with the My Run and the Noble Pro treadmill. The Noble Pro has felt a little bit weird, and I need to kind of get used to it before I kind of pass judgment on how I feel about it. Yes, Ryan Perring says, there's nothing fancy about the My Run, but it's just expensive, so you can brag about it. Yeah, that is true. You can brag about how expensive it is. But yeah, Victoria said, if you had 10 grand, would you then go and buy a Woodway forefront, for example? And most of us probably would, wouldn't we? We'd go and get the best that there is. So you've got to spend up to your budget, to what you can afford, and I suppose, yeah, you know, if the best thing you can get is a Noble Pro, then that's going to be fine for you, because in terms of smart treadmills, actually, it's really good value. It's the best smart treadmill value you can get at the moment. So. Right, Ryan Perring says, no way would I pay for a Woodway. But if I was given one, I wouldn't say no. Absolutely, yeah. Amy Green says, yes, it is a Zwift top. As soon as I saw it in stock, I bought it quick. Nice one, Amy. Excellent. And I'm assuming it was a sloth, wasn't it? That's your daughter's cuddly sloth. I remember you mentioning it on a Facebook post somewhere. So that was Amy's sloth. Steve Smith says, great running, everyone. Steve, I'm sorry we didn't see you finish. We must have missed you finishing. Well done, buddy. Good run. Carol Rushworth says, a quick tip from Jonathan about resetting Bluetooth. Bottom right-hand corner of the Windows screen, click the notification icon to select Bluetooth on and off. Yeah, I do that, I think. Hang on a minute. The notification icon. Yeah, I think that's where we do turn it on and off. Let's right-click on it. Let's left-click on it. Right-click on it. Yeah, we go down to the bottom there. But I don't. To be honest, though, I don't think we need to do anymore because because I think I've solved it. I think I've solved the problem. Sebastian says, I'm saying goodbye to my current treadmill. I'm selling it tomorrow. Okay, so what are you getting in its place? Are you getting a My Run? What are you getting, Sebastian? Amy says, yes, it is a sloth. One of many. Right, so next week, Amy, or whenever you join us next, you have to kind of go through your many different cuddly toys. Right. Kim Salt says she needs to put the sloth on the card. because she had Panda on the card and was expecting your Panda, Amy. So that is not a euphemism. So yeah, next time you could have Sloth and Panda on the card and just tick whichever one comes. Ryan Perring says, I have a mini Sloth, thankfully not one the size of me. Well, yeah, but you are a mini, aren't you, Ryan? The mini Sloth is surely about the size of you anyway, isn't it? Must be. Oh yeah, before we started the stream tonight, we had an actual live frog sitting outside the... that's what it was. It was waiting to come in. I just haven't realised that we had a live frog, I kid you not, a live frog sitting outside the studio before we came in. I've just realised it must have seen the stream previously, been waiting there to come on. Right, Clive's parrot. Let's put the parrot on full. And I've just seen a fox walk past the window. I've literally just seen a fox walk past the window as well. Right. Paul Hayward says Tunturi treadmills are solid. Not sure about the connection to Zwift though. Right. Okay. Ryan Perring says I'm the same size as you, cousins. Zip it. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I am not a tall man. You're right. I am slightly taller than my wife though, which she was very relieved to find when we very first met all those years ago. Sebastian is getting a My Run treadmill. First week of March. Excellent stuff. I've not heard of Tanturi treadmills. So worth looking them up if you're interested in getting a new treadmill. Go and have a look at Tanturi, although we're not sure whether they connect direct to Zwift. Mr. M says, you're the new David Attenborough. Yeah, do you know what? I like to think that that's what this show is becoming. Natural history and sport combined into one. Not only have we had... what's the dragon called? What was it called again? A something dragon. We've had an African grey parrot. We've had a sloth. We've had numerous dogs. We've had a lizard dragon. A bearded dragon. Thank you very much, Ryan. Bearded dragon on Clive's camera. So yeah, I like to think that we have a 5k race, so that's the sport element, and then we have essentially a zoo after that. So why not? Okay, right. Sebastian's dog is called a Eurasia. Eurasier. Very beautiful as well. We loved your dog, Seb. Very nice. Let's go and have another look at Bill. Oh right, so he's not got any video. Well, if Bill's turned his video off, that's fine. Let's not worry about it, and we'll end the stream. Oh, he's back, is he? Okay. Well, listen, Bill has only got 400 metres left to go. But he is actually... Oh, my goodness. He is being caught by the guy behind, or the lady behind. M. Harry. Right, M. Harry is catching Bill. And so Bill needs to hurry up before he's caught. Bill is in 15th, and M. Harry is in 16th. We don't have M. Harry on camera, unfortunately. Yes, I could change my name to Stephen Doolittle. We could do that. There's no reason why not. I think it would be absolutely right in these circumstances. Tina, yes, yesterday was geography as well. We had a geography lesson yesterday. I was taught a little bit. I did not know where Borneo was. I thought Borneo was part of Myanmar. I thought Borneo was part of the old Burma anyway, but apparently it's not. Apparently Borneo is an island, and it is part of Malaysia, and Brunei is there as well. So that's something I found out yesterday, but everyone was trying to catch me out with trying to tell them where a country is on the map, and I don't think I got totally caught out by any of them. There were some dodgy names given, some countries that didn't exist, and some fictional countries as well. Steve Smith says, go Bill. Right, Bill's camera seems to... sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. We're trying to stay with Bill till he gets to the end. He's got 200 metres to go. He has been overtaken now by M. Harry. But he is going to get to the end, and we will stay with him to the end. We will stay with Bill till he finishes, because we are privileged to have Bill on camera from the USA. So it's the least that we can do to stay with him. Steve Milne says, nearly there, Bill. Oh, very clever, Ryan. You are hilarious. Carol Rushworth suggests that I change my name to Stephen Doolittle. Ryan Perring suggests that I already do little. Very little. Just ask Victoria. Hey, listen. I stripped a wall and a half of wallpaper off my son's bedroom yesterday. So I'll have you know that I have done something. I just didn't do anything today very much. Bill is nearly there. 100 metres to go, and Bill is nearly at the end. He's broken into a jog for the last few metres. Let's just get him on the big screen. So Bill Ferguson from the USA. Well done, Bill. Bill is just about to cross the line. 16th position. Just pipped to the line by M. Harry from the UK, who we didn't have on camera. Mr. M says, well done, Bill. Carol, you're not supposed to agree with Ryan. And Bill is finishing, and we have a special guest arriving on the screen in a minute. Paul Hayward says, great going, Bill. Nice finish. Tina Beard says, well done, Bill. Mr. M, well done, Bill. And we've got a little cat. So that's our first cat of the day. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, Bill. Great job. Fabulous. So we've had cats, we've had dogs, we've had birds, we've had sloths, we've had lizards. Right, so see if you can beat that, everyone. Next week. Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you very much, everybody, for taking part today. Absolutely wonderful. We really love this show. It's hilarious. But you know, and the thing is, the only reason to tune in, forget the race, the only reason to tune in is for whatever the after show party is going to be. It could be cuddly toys, it could be animals, and we can think of some other. Oh no, we got dogs now as well. Oh my goodness. We've got a dog now as well. Oh, right. So Kim Salt has 4 squares but no bingo because there was no panda. I think she had panda on her card, so no bingo. Grace says, if I sign up for the Film My Run video 5K, I've got to bring something. You do have to bring something. Yeah, you do have to bring something. That is it from the Film My Run video 5K. We'll leave you with Bill showing off one of his pets. Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you, everybody, for the great chat on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. Well done for taking part in the run if you did. And if you've just watched and you wonder what the hell that was, you need to join next week. Have your camera. Just get your camera, your laptop, your iPad, point it at your treadmill. Join the Zoom meeting. All the instructions are in the Zwift Companion app. Go to the Zwift Companion app. Look for next Friday, 8:05 p.m. All the instructions about how to join are in there. And we'll see you for the video 5K next week. Take care. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Bye-bye.